Happiness and hello. Today is the official launch of the Fortis Indonesia Happiness Carpenter Gold Rush boot, and here they are. I've received mine. I know that I think 5 or 6 peeps ordered them. I don't know if anyone else has started receiving them. Mine were probably 2 or 3 weeks ahead of everybody at least. I think they come pretty quick. I think it's like 5 or 6 weeks total. You can ask Sunny from Fortis Boots when you order. Today I'm just going to talk about these boots, and I'm not even wearing boots right now because I was wearing these, the Veg Tan, and you'll see me in them. They're digging up our road, so I was out there climbing around on a tractor wearing these, taking some pictures for Instagram and Facebook. And these are the boots that I designed with Sunny. The design is mine. He developed the last, and then he picked out this leather over here, the Natural Chrome XL. Natural, we run into this problem in my carpentry work all the time with stains, and people think a natural is a clear. This would be like a clear stain. A natural just has some color to it. So a natural is not clear. In my carpentry world or in the boot world here, this is the first Horween Natural Chrome XL boots I have. Let's talk about the Veg Tan. There's that logo, super cool. I don't know if you can see, it's also on the inside, if you can see that. I don't think you can see that. It's on the insole. When I got them, okay, it was the other night. This is going to be my first full day of wear. I'm going to wear these tomorrow. I'm going to wear these all day. I've worn them both around a couple times around the house, have to work for a few hours, but it's not a real wear, so I'll update you. I'll do like an update video, I don't know, in a few weeks or a month or something after I've been wearing them a lot. And when I first put them on, I had like the cheesy little cotton like socks you wear with your tennis shoes, and I thought, oh, they feel too big. Well, they're MTO. I sent my measurements, and the length is perfect. The width is perfect. My heel just seated right down in the heel cup. But it felt a little loosey-goosey. It felt a little loose up here. And so I went, he's got an insole. The insole that he's got stamped in there, it has a little wedge over there like for the instep, like some have, and it's glued in. It's Veg Tan on top, and it feels like it's got a little bit of cushion to it, but that's there. So I put a little, like the thinnest possible insole that I got inside, and they fit great. But today I took that little insole out and I put on my Darn Tough socks. I know lots of you guys go on and on about Darn Tough socks and all these special really good socks and get rid of all your other socks and just wear good socks. Well, once I put the good socks on, they fit like a dream. Took those insoles out. This last that Sunny developed for me, they have they kind of have this style of boot that they sell if you look on Fortis Instagram site. But the toe's not quite as bumped, and the toe's a little bit flatter. I think almost vintage style. His beautiful wife Allie got a pair of them. You'll see her actually on the Fortis site, and she's got a pair of them. I think they're two-tone, but the toe is a little bit small, and I wanted a little bit rounder bump toe look to them. So if you see that, but this last that was developed, there's a lot of toe room. I feel that my toe is in the right spot right in here. It's close to the end, but it's not touching the end. I don't feel any of my toes impacting the sides of the end. Kind of like wearing a pair of Iron Rangers. It feels like, I don't have any slippage. My heel just pops right into the heel cup, and my toes are there, but I can wiggle them. And so I really like that. I don't like the squished baby toe in my work boots. Sometimes I deal with baby toe pain for like 6 weeks, and a lot of guys I see in some of the Nicks or some of the other sites, they have baby toe pain and they're talking to people about it. You got baby toe pain and you're fitted right. Some of the lasts, especially I think some of my steel toe Red Wings are just like that, and your baby toe gets used to it, but it could take a while. Sometimes the work boots could take 5 or 6 weeks to break in. These feel perfect right now. I got them laced up tight. I did put a kilty, or I guess this is a false tongue because it doesn't have the little fringe on it. This is one I got from Nick's. I put it in there because I don't want my laces, and they sent round wax laces and flat wax laces with both these pairs. These are the flat waxed, and I put that kilty in there you can kind of see the kiltie slides down and it's leaving a little stain right there. And then it also started staining my tongue a little bit. So be careful of that. I don't know. I like the kilties. I'd rather have the kiltie and a little bit of stain from the, I don't know, this Latigo leather or something from the back of that leather on there than having all those crease marks in there. Also, on the speed hooks and the eyelets, it's not like my Red Wings where it's like that star thing back there, which, I don't know, the prongs kind of stick out sometimes, and they actually put holes in the leather after a lot of time. These ones feel like I could move them if I wanted to. I haven't had an issue with it, but they're really well riveted in there, and I really like that. Also, I'll show you on the other ones. These are, they stitch them with a machine. The uppers, all the leather together. But these are handmade boots. These are made to order handmade boots. And they actually hand stitch the sole. And so you can see, I was just wearing these out in the dirt. You'll see me on that tractor over there later if you look on my Instagram. They're double row stitched all the way through. But look at that double row of stitching there. It's kind of braided. There's a gold and a white kind of braided through there. The stitching on the Gold Rush boot is gold as well. Look at that. I'm getting them kind of bumped up, and they're veg tan. I wanted veg tan, but yeah, they stain and discolor easier. So that's what I'm going through with the false tongue. But I like that false tongue in there. I think it really adds something. And I can lace them up just nice and tight. They just feel like the perfect fit for me right now. So I haven't seen that. I only saw that on High Tech. I only saw that on the Bootlosophy boot, my Strider boot, where they actually have that weave with the sole, hand stitched sole. And I'm happy about the collaboration thing. I mean, that's cool. It just, it makes me very happy. But you don't have to have that. Just tell them, hey, I don't want that guy's logo on there, or I don't want to see the Happiness Carpenter thing. That's okay. You don't have to have that. That's an option. I mean, he'll put it on there if you don't tell him. But if you just look at the finish, this is Dr. Soul's. Okay, it's a beautiful super grip Dr. Soul, half sole. The stitching is right there. The nails are all good. But look at the finish on that. See the shine on it? Look at that. It's coming through the window there. That shine. Man, I dig that. Almost a little shelf they got back there and back. I'm really enjoying the veg tan. I'm happy that he wanted to go just with this because he thinks it's more gold for Gold Rush, and I understand Gold Rush is about gold. But I just wanted something a light color, and I love veg tan. I know a lot of guys are into veg tan, tanning their boots. They turn like a brownish, orangish, like a saddle. If you're a little kid in veg tan, if you're not clear on it, okay, the tannins are I think oils that come from trees and plants and stuff. And so the Chrome XL, this Horween Chrome XL, that's a process, and there's like a chemical, this Chrome XL. I'm not sure what it is. Don't quote me exactly. Go ahead and look it up on your own. What is Horween Chrome XL? It's tanned. It's a different tanning process. This is veg tan, means it's tanned with only organic things, vegetable, tree oils and fats, or I guess not fats, it's a tree, but things that come out of trees. And so when you're a little kid and you're doing like leather craft, I don't know if they do that anymore, maybe in Boy Scouts. I don't think they have Boy Scouts anymore, but summer camp or something, you get that nice pink leather, and that's what brand new leather looks like. Well, that's what brand new veg tan leather looks like, and that's what these are. But if you have that stuff, it'll turn a kind of brownish, orangish. It gets kind of a shine to it, when you buff it, and they turn beautiful over the years. Some guys actually sit there. I know a number of you guys do. Sit your boots out in the sun and get them kind of tanned. If I get a bunch of stains on them, I'll probably start doing that because they are, susceptible to things. If your hands are dirty or I don't have much fingernails, but I'm always scratching boots, or I'm always trying to clean my hands. I screwed up some belts because I'm using hand sanitizer all the time because I'm freaked out because the COVID thing that happened. And hand sanitizer will discolor this, or if you drop oils or greases or anything, it will discolor this. But I just can't get over how cool it is, man. I really dig it. And that is the Veg Tan. Okay, so now here is the, some of the description is the same that I've been telling you. The logo, the gold stitching on the Horween Chrome XL. Look how you can see they stitch that little loop on the backstay, below the pull loop. There's that detail of the thread. I really like that. Now, if you look at this, still has this one. Okay, look at this. I just noticed this. This one has double row stitching, and the other one, I mean, you can talk to them about this. These are, tell them I want the Veg Tan like John had, but I want the different stitching. That one, it's only coming through with a single row, but look up there, man. See that? It's different. It's braided different than the other one. I don't know if you can see the difference there. I'm trying to get as close to there you go. Okay. It's braided a little bit different. I really dig how they do that stitching down there. These are the natural Chrome XL. Okay. Same last. And it is a roomy last. It doesn't feel wide, but it's not tight on the side of my foot, because I've ordered boots before and I've got them and they're, I don't get like triple E or anything like that, super wide, but I've ordered some boots mistakenly 2 or 3 times and got I wear a 10.5 E, and man, it's just slop on the side. I mean, it's just too loosey-goosey. I can't deal with it. There's nothing I can do, put in soles. It's just this whole area right here, all the way around, just feels way too big. This doesn't. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's pinching my foot, but it doesn't feel like there's extra room either. I don't know how he does it. My Striders were the same way. I put them on, it just felt like, oh, these are my shoes. So he's pretty good at that. You cannot be too careful when you're taking those measurements. Ask him if you need to have socks on for the tracing. Ask him if you need to be standing or sitting for the tracing. I think you do need socks and to be standing, but double check, because you're going to be communicating with him. I think he might give you his number and do it through WhatsApp, but I think he prefers to do it, or he did it with me through the Instagram IM, Instant Messenger. So if you want to order them and you don't have Instagram, you don't know how that works, just contact me and I'll get his number so you can communicate with him through WhatsApp. And if you don't have WhatsApp, we might be able to do it through Facebook Messenger. So measure a few times, I'm working yesterday. I built a deck, a redwood deck, and the boards the guy got are like $50 each or $55 each or something. These boards are 16 feet long, 2x6. It's not clear. It's not heartwood. It's just common. You can get some nice pieces. They still have a few knots, but this is a very exacting, beautiful deck. He's got these special stainless steel screws. The guy paid like $200 or something for this box of screws. I'm eyeballing it, getting them just right, getting the heads flush just right. But, I do a measurement. I check it out. I get it in my mind or write it down, and I might measure it 2 or 3 times just to make sure this guy's cutting a $50, $60 board for me and bringing it to me, that I have exactly the right measurement to give the guy. So when you do your tracings and measurings, you may want to do them a couple times just to make sure you got it right. If you like a roomy toe front area, this is the boot for you. It seemed like that. It is not tight on the top. It doesn't, when I lace them up, okay, they lace, you can see the bottom, okay, it's not super open, they lace about like that. So I got about 5/8 of an inch. It kind of just like that, like I'm holding it. That's how it ends up when I'm lacing it up. So it opens, it's tighter down here, it opens up here. That's how I think lace to toe is. They close a little bit more on the bottom. But once I lace them up like that, it's the perfect fit for me. So if you like them, buy them. I'm not making any money off of these. I paid for these 2 pairs of boots, and I paid to develop the last. So I actually paid more money than you're going to be paying for them. It's just fun for me. It's the prestige of having my own boot, and it's super cool and super fun, and I'm enjoying it. But these are $465 shipped anywhere in the world. That's what he told me. $465 shipped. Okay. $380 shipped. Okay, I have a correction from one of my previous videos. This is Horween is in Chicago, USA. The leather. For you guys that buy American or whatever, it's an American made internationally with some American products, which is fun. But this natural Chrome XL, the veg tan, these veg tan natural Chrome XL, the veg tan was locally sourced in Indonesia. I had another pair of boots by Professor Barnett's, locally sourced veg tan from Indonesia. I really liked it. He said, "Oh, it's not quite as thick as the Chrome XL, and I might need to line it." He didn't line it. Okay, it's not lined, and I mean sometimes the lining is something that can wear out at first, so that's good. But it doesn't feel. I don't know. Right there when I'm doing that, this one feels a little bit looser. But when I wear the boot, I don't know. This one, I thought this one felt thicker. So really, I'm waffling on that. Whether it's even, this might be 2 point something, this might be 2.0 millimeters, but I don't think it's a problem with the veg tan. I think it's a really nice leather, and I think he did a really nice job with it. So that's how it looks on the inside. The outside has the logo. That's how it looks when you're looking down on it. That's how it looks with the toes. That's how it looks from the back. Okay, so these are the official launch and release of the Fortis Indonesia X, or collaborated with Happiness Carpenter boots. I will be doing a video very soon, hopefully next weekend, on some gaucho boots from Argentina, Buenos Aires, from our friend Eugenia of Gaucho Boots. Those are coming. Those are MTO. Those are really cool. And she will make those for you if you want hers. But these are the Happiness Carpenter boots, and they are super affordable. Get yours while he's still doing them. I think he's probably going to make them. He has the last now, so he could probably make them upon request. One more thing I want to tell you is that if you change the makeup, if you get different leather or different sole, different heel, I'm not talking about removing, the stamp, but if you change stuff, it can change the price. It might go down, but different leathers can cost more. So if you change the makeup, you can say, I want the Happiness Carpenter veg tan boot with or without the logo, the Happiness Carpenter Natural Chrome XL with or without the label. If you just tell them that's easy. That's those prices. But if you start changing stuff, it may change the price. So that's what I have for you. Order away. On Instagram, Instant Messenger, follow Fortis Boots Indonesia on Instagram. Instant message then. His name is Sonny. And tell him, hey, Sonny, I want that crazy Carpenter's Gold Rush boots. And he's happy to help you. That's it. Hey, I want to talk to you today. I know sometimes I give you the heavy trip about, I was talking about addiction and stuff like that, and families and mothers. And, I don't mean to give you the heavy trip or to go too weird on you with some of this stuff. But, I have this channel, and guys encourage me to have this channel. And so I have wisdom because I'm an old person. And so I want to help people. And boots is my hobby. But people I love, I love boots, but it's a different love I have for people. I care about people. I care about what happens on this planet. I care what happens to this planet. I care what happens to the inhabitants of this planet. And I don't want people to suffer. And I want them to learn to find happiness in their situation. So today I just want to talk to you. I'm the Happiness Carpenter. Talk to you about happiness. Happiness is a choice. It's not a place you're at. It's not a state of mind. When you're truly happy, you're happy with what you have. You don't have to have all this stuff here to be happy. Be happy with what you have. You know, find the good, and there is good in everything. Bad things happen, good things come out of them every time. Change is something that we fight. Change is usually good. I'm constantly learning and growing. One of the questions for my Facebook group, Red Wing and Other Boots for Work and Fashion, if you want to join that, is do you want to be happy? Guys don't know how to react to that. Of course I want to be happy. Everyone wants to be happy. As I told you before, it's not in money. It's in a lot of money. It's not in the fancy car. It's not in the most beautiful partner. It's not where you live. Happiness is coming from within, from your heart and your head. Happiness is. And it's a choice. Every morning I wake up, I have a tendency to feel a little anxious, maybe a little bit depressed. And I think about everything I got. I've got a lot. God has given me everything. He gave me a really good life. And so I think about that and I go, what's wrong with you, man? Be happy. And I choose happiness. When people ask me how I'm doing, I think about it, I say, I'm happy, man. You know, we all have the same problems. Illness, injury, divorce, abuse, racism, ageism, sexism, all these isms of every kind. And so it's around all of us, and we're all subject to these same things. So choose happiness. And you know what happens when you choose happiness? Your world gets better. Because people see your smile, and you tell them that you're happy, and they say, wow, man, why are you happy? You say, I love people and people love me. You know? And find something that you can be happy about and just grab hold of that and run with it. And then, when you tell people, when you start talking about happiness, they're like, wow, what a great vibe, man. That's so cool. And, they smile at you and, hey, you walk in and say, hey, man, happiness. And, it bounces back at you, and it just reinforces the happiness, and it just really lifts you up. You can't always be happy about everything, believe me, but you can try to be happy, and you can look for the good in everything. So today, what the good is that you're here with me, you're here watching me, you're looking at stuff I'm interested in. Man, that makes me really happy, because you're paying attention to me, and you're having something in common with me, and it's a person I don't even know. Maybe I do know you, but maybe you're on the other side of the world or somewhere, and we have this in common right now. And that makes me really happy to be connected to you. And so thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you haven't liked and subscribed, Tech on Bootlosophy was saying that if you want to watch that, Tech's video says, don't watch my channel on Bootlosophy. He talks about some of the big influencers and some of the smaller YouTube channels. And I'm one of the ones that he said, why doesn't he have more followers? I don't know. I'm not really doing stuff to get followers and everything like that. But if you like and subscribe, then more people will be able to see my content. And I'm one of the only ones. I think that Aero Surfer LV, who made these green kilties and the natural boot, Aero Surfer LV has done a video about his faith, and I really like that, really respect that. But I'm one of the only ones that has a little bit of self-help and given this kind of love in here, and so other people may need that. So when you like and subscribe, what happens is, I don't really understand this algorithm stuff, but it pops up on other people's feed and stuff more, and there may be something that I'm saying that other people need. And so you can help the happiness, you can help people you don't even know by liking and subscribing, so that this message of love and peace and boots goes further. So today, the Carpenter loves you. Happiness and joy. Try to find the good in everything. Thanks for being here.